already said that.
Yeah, you guys already said that.
No, we said it before that we remember them, brother and sisters of Ukhaan, but we haven't said we ourselves are brothers and sisters of Ukhaan as well. Like we are like extended family, probably more like cousins or something like that.
And didn't they say that they were lost? Don't let this that happened to us happen to you.
Correct, but that doesn't mean anything inside the tower or inside any Ukhaan structure. Okay.
Yeah,
Katsumi, did you guys read what Katsumi wrote?
Yes,
yeah,
we will defend Ukhaan.
Maybe. That could possibly work. Not a full guarantee, but...
I think it's worth a shot.
Okay, but who is going to try and convince this thing?
Who's got the highest charisma and has persuasion?
Who has built her character around that?
Only one person.
I have been trying to get Rios involved all day, huh?
Come on, Rios.
Not it.
Tag, you so are.
Shall I make the persuasion roll?
You could attempt to make the persuasion roll.
Just slowly put my hammer on.
I'm gonna give it a target number of 16.
Ooh, good vibes.
Band.
Everyone, lend her your energy. Reach the sky.
Okay. Now wait a minute. Hold on. You're only 3 off. Does anyone have? What kind of card is that? One that helps to improve charisma. Willpower.
I have a willpower card.
Do you want to play it?
Play it.
I have supporter.
Okay, so that's +3. Go ahead and play the willpower card if you want, because the +3 would be enough, but...
She might say, we will defend the Ukhaan with our last breath, and I was like, and I'll support him with my axe.
Okay.
You know?
In my
brought it up standard
hammer.
Well,
exactly. My hammer and my
even
shield.
the extra +3 get us like a good success or anything like that? Or is it just still going to be a standard?
No, because it's still a separation of 5. So you would have to get a action total of 21 to make a good success happen. You've got a minimum success with the supporter card. Okay? So, as you're all speaking to this golem, it turns and it looks at Rios, and it nods, and then it turns out, and it steps forward a couple of times. Okay, and for Rios and Peaches at the very least, you can see through the back of this thing. Something is glowing very brightly, and you're pretty certain that's going to be the Eternity Shard. Now the question is, how do you handle it? What are your next moves before I get us into the action?
Well, how close are the Adinos to getting in?
You don't know.
We should probably set up some booby traps, Home Alone style.
Well, okay, I want you to understand.
Do you even have anything?
Going from where you're at, if you were to go around to the right, okay, counterclockwise, I mean, you're still talking, you got to get around here and here, here. Oh, wait a minute, you'd have to go back up the stairs. That's right, you'd have to go back up the stairs, and then you'd have to work your way around. Do you see all the places that I'm pointing?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so you're talking a lot of meters. Okay.
Should we taunt them to come over towards us?
Well, they're not inside yet. They don't even see you.
Oh.
I like the idea of booby traps, and then it's on. We can help this golem defend its last remnant of its entire world.
Okay. So, get a plan together.
I would feel terrible if we like stabbed it in the back for its reality shard.
You wouldn't?
Oh,
I would feel terrible.
Oh, you
She
would.
said
No, I would never.
would.
I would
Oh, I
not want to
would.
do that.
Oh,
I
well,
would not want to do that.
okay. So,
No. And I would probably prevent any of the others from attempting it also, unless they use subterfuge
okay,
and tricked me out
how
of
about
it.
we deal with that if and or when we come to that eventuality? Okay? Let's deal with what is here in front of us now. How do you want to do this? Do you want to attempt to set booby traps?
Yes.
Okay, how are you going to get around so that you can set up booby traps? Because remember, this section right here is 6 meters above this floor.
Well, we still have our climbing gear, don't we?
It's going to take you longer to set up your climbing gear than what it will take for them to get through.
Are you sure? Well, I mean,
You're
6
okay.
feet?
Let's put it this way. No, not 6 feet. 6 meters. 20 feet.
okay.
Okay.
But I mean,
So think about this for a second. Even if you come down the stairs, okay, and then you run across all the way over here, and then you say you climbed up the crystal that's right over here, you still have to rig your booby traps, which is going to take a minimum of 1 minute. If you have anything to set booby traps with, which I don't believe any of you do.
grenade.
Okay, but you can throw a grenade.
Hmm.
Yeah, we can.
Speaking of grenade, how many do we have of those?
As far as I know, Rios has 1. And that stick of dynamite is gone. Did you remove the stick of dynamite from Andon's sheet?
I don't think I did. Whoopsie.
Would you like me to, or do you want to do it?
You do it. I don't have the heart.
You don't have the heart to remove a stick of dynamite, really? Okay.
I've been holding on to that for so long, man. It's got sentimental value.
I just counted and running around in the upper area over towards where the broken entry is
Okay.
at full tilt would take 4 rounds.
How close are they to getting in?
You can't tell. You've asked me that 3 times now, and you just don't know.
Yeah,
How about
the
this?
same
I
answer
haven't
every
seen
time.
How about this? I will give you an evidence analysis roll versus a target number of 12. And then
Sure.
you might be able to kind of figure out when they're coming through.
In other words, you're going to base your timeline on my level of success?
Not necessarily.
All right,
I'm going to
evidence
give you a
analysis.
good average, and then I will determine if they get in or not.
All right, evidence analysis, difficulty what?
12.
12.
Okay, so that was a failure by 1 point.
All right. How many possibilities do I have?
You could either use a possibility, or you could use that willpower card that Rios has. You could trade for that card.
Sure. Do you want to trade for a willpower card?
Sure, what card you got?
Alertness, leadership, and transfer possibilities.
I could take the alertness card. Wait, what does leadership do? I don't think I've ever heard of that one before.
Leadership.
Leadership is really, really good.
Yeah. Could you read that for her, please?
Sure.
Or even
Or
show
just show
players.
to all players.
Yeah, you could show it to all players.
Sure. Let me show it. And I'll read it too.
Okay. Now it might come
For
up really
our
small if
audience.
you guys are zoomed out. No, it's nice. Good.
Sure. I'll read it for our studio audience here. Leadership. Play to place 2 cards into other characters' cards pools directly from your hand or pool. Immediately refill your hand. And it's pretty spiff. I like this card. This card is pretty powerful. You see, you put your cards from your hand immediately into other people's pools, for instance, they can play them right away. And then you get a whole new handful of cards.
That is very nice. I think I will.
Yeah, pretty fat and tasty. I like this one. Let's see. Want to pass to Rios?
Yep.
Can I pass to Penny Gonzalez?
Okay, yep. Yes, you do.
And willpower. And so I'm going to play the willpower.
Okay. I'm not even going to make it. There you go. The +3 card thing. That's fine. Okay. You would estimate they will be in within about a half a minute. You saw a chunk of crystal kind of fly out from the wall, and that gave you an estimate of the time that you would need.
So wait, how many rounds would that be?
3.
30 seconds?
30 seconds, 10
okay.
seconds a round. On average.
Because I know D&D is 6 seconds, so that would have been 5 rounds.
Yeah.
So,
but this isn't
3
D&D.
rounds. Got it.
My recommendation is that we just make a run for it and get as close as we can, and then when they break through, we'll just charge at them.
All right.
Okay, but
I don't have any better plan. My character likes to go front and center anyway.
Same.
okay, so here's how it's going to work. If you're going to do an all-out run, don't forget to get up here. You're going to have to come back up the stairs in order to run around, because you've got these stairs right here or this area, this catwalk area up here is the highest of the area. This is the middle, and then you've got the stairs here, and then that's the bottom. So you guys go ahead and move. You can do pretty much your all-out run, and count them if you want. You're welcome to count the squares and then move your token. If you are moving diagonally, it counts as 2. So just keep that in mind.
Okay, I'm going to activate telekinesis so I can fly.
Okay, Peter Pan.
Oh, look at you, Mr. Fancy Pants.
All right, now you can
Wish that I could fly.
go ahead and give me a die roll for your telekinesis. Okay, standard success. 12 versus 8. Okay, that's pretty good. You can move your 25 meters. You can fly over on your 25 meters.
No, it's only I can only walk or run my,
okay.
normal walk or run. So I will just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
9,
8,
10.
9, 10.
Back up 1.
Oh.
1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. So and don't forget, you can turn around. You're kind of doing your Magneto thing and flying over with telekinesis. What about the rest of you? How are you going to move?
I have moved as far as I can this round.
Yes, I see that. And you turned back around? Why? Oh no, that's Toma that turned around. Toma, you're a goon. Facing the wrong direction. There you go. All right. And the rest of you on the platform, are you just going to stay there, or are you going to move?
No, I'm gonna try to meet the attack head on. How far could you move me?
Could I move you? I suppose
Yeah.
I can. Are you going to the right or the left as the map is sitting?
Let's see.
Are you going to follow Darius and Toma, or are you going to go the opposite direction?
Which way did they go? To the right or left?
We went to the left. We
Yeah,
need 2 flanks.
Yeah, you can zoom out.
Oh, all right.
Or zoom in.
I'll go to the right. Yeah, I'll flank them to the right. Katsumi, you want to come with me and Andon? Rios?
2, 3,
We head to the right, the other guys head to the left?
8, 9,
Yep, sounds like a plan.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20,
Can you pulse the area that we're headed to, just so I
28,
have some
29, 30.
idea?
Well, for the round, you're looking at that space right there. So I'm gonna move Ginger right over there. Okay. So that's as far as Ginger was able to move in one round. If you are looking for where you would be heading, here is the broken entryway, okay, where they will be coming in. But I don't think you guys are looking to necessarily do that, are you? You're looking at forming kind of a defensive perimeter. Okay, Rios and Andon, which way did you want to go? Are you looking to follow Peaches?
Yeah. We're
Okay.
following Peaches.
So, go up the stairs.
I'm trying. I can't zoom out again.
What do you mean you can't zoom out again? That's really, really strange. Hang on.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. You got to get a mouse with a mouse wheel. And turn to your, there you go, to your right, and you're probably actually going to get about this far. Oh, come on. This far. Because you were behind Peaches pretty significantly.
Okay.
Okay, and then Katsumi. You want to go to the left or to the right?
I think the plan was for me to follow with some of the others going to the right.
Okay. Let's see, 1, 2.
And that's up here along this area, right?
Yes, along the gray. Now, if you don't want to move your own token, I can move your token, but I don't even remember. Let's see, you've got dexterity of 9, so you can only move 27 spaces at max. Oh, that reminds me. You might be going backwards a little bit. Dexterity 10, and then for Andon, his dexterity is 8. So Andon, I'm going to move Andon back a little bit. Andon is about right there. Unless you're sticking with Andon, in which case I'll move you back too. Hello? Pardon me, is there a Rios in the house?
Sorry, so I need to move back too?
Well, if you're sticking with Andon and staying behind him, you're actually going to move back 4. If you're... There you go. And then just turn thyself.
Do the hokey pokey and I turn myself around.
There you go. And that's what it's all about. So... Okay, so the 3 of you are kind of moving together, and then Toma and Darius on the other side. And I will say, old boy here, oh, come on, move forward, is just moving more towards the center of the crystals that he's standing on and waiting. So at the beginning of the next round, I get to make a GM roll. Blind GM roll, and...
Question for you, Paul. Should we have cards in pool? Because I don't have any in pool right now. So I thought
Nope, no cards in pools right now because you're not actually in combat.
Okay.
Okay, so you those of you who are looking kind of see another chip or 2 come away from the door, but they still do not break through. All of you go ahead and take your next round of movement. And
all right, keep moving me to the door.
You keep moving you to the door. Let me zoom in on you.
Sure. How many spots can I move?
Okay. Bear in mind you've got your dexterity. 3 times your dexterity is how far you can run.
7, 8, 9.
All right, and I'm gonna try to do an all-out run 3 times
12,
my dex.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Now there is a reason that I'm doing this round by round.
I'll just stay where I am right now.
Okay, you're just going to float there for a bit?
Yep.
Oh, we've got a floater. Oh, that's got a nice flavor to it.
Quoting the Hobbit movie in this situation, really.
Okay, so
30 is 3 times my dex.
okay,
So
there you go.
I don't like green.
Yeah, I don't like green food. I'm going to watch the second one sometime this week. Tomorrow's going to be exceptionally busy. All right, so Rios, are you going to move yours?
Yes. So
Okay.
Andon's dexterity is 8, and I'm sticking with him, so 3 times 8 is 24.
Correct.
All right, math time.
All right, and you're staying where you're at. And Darius, where did Darius go? Oh, wait
I
a minute.
moved already.
There's Toma. There's Darius. I've got the map scrolled all the way out, so it's kind of hard to see your characters.
18, 21.
Here we go.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do my next little dice roll. Okay. A hole about the size of a soccer ball is made this particular round before you guys, so it would be a fresh action. So Chris, you and the golem are about the only two that could really hit anyone.
So they are, I can actually see ahead through here.
Like I said, there's a soccer ball sized hole about right here. And you can see Adinos kind of milling around behind it, still working with tools. Now, hang on just a second. Justin, did you have a question?
No, sir, I'm fine.
Okay. All right. Good to go. So Peaches and Toma, you're not going to have such an easy time seeing through that broken area. Katsumi, Rios, and Andon, and Darius would have a chance to do something, but it's going to come with a penalty, especially as distant as you are from that area.
Wait.
Do you think there's a chance that Andon could aim his elephant gun through the hole and manage to hit something?
There is a chance, but what I'm asking mainly is are you guys ready to start combat? Or do
I feel
you,
ready.
as a group, kind of want to wait until you're more in position? So, Chris, I'm sorry, what was that?
I said I'm going to keep running. I'm not going to stop to load my crossbow. I'm just going to keep running.
Okay, but are you okay with starting the combat? That's the question.
I mean, if other people want to start it, yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm all for it.
All right. So let's see. Chris is all for it. Peaches, what about you?
Sure, go for it.
Okay. Darius is okay. Rios is okay. Katsumi?
If it happens, it happens. If it does not, it does not. I would prefer to be closer, but
okay. Toma?
It is what it is.
Huh.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
What do you think?
voice working.
Okay. So what do you think?
I'm not gonna lie, I spaced out a little bit there.
Are you? Do you think it's okay to go ahead and start combat?
I mean, I think
You
we
want
can.
one more round or not? To move.
If you guys want one more round to prepare, I won't start combat just yet.
I like to move a little bit closer if possible. I just so we can start smashing into my hammer.
Okay.
Can I take the aim action?
You could take an aim action. Actually, Rios, do you want Andon to take an aim action?
That would be nice, yes.
Okay, Katsumi? Do you have any range
prefer to
stuff?
work I do have a pistol.
Okay. But you would
Just
prefer to get
looking at the
closer?
range.
Okay.
It's 10, 25, and 40. Is that in meters?
Yes, those are in meters.
And each one of the squares you said is 1 meter?
Yes.
If I heard correctly.
Yes. Now there are measurement controls at the very left. You'll see what looks like a square right below the little token control guy. You can click on that, and then just use the pointer. It's only about 23 meters between Rios and Katsumi and the door.
What's the penalty for shooting at the second range band?
Oh, well, that's a penalty of 2 in and of itself, and then I was going to assess various penalties based on how I feel you guys are positioned. Would Toma prefer a bonus to Dex or to Strength?
Would you prefer that it was easier to hit, or that you did more damage when you did?
Well,
I'd say damage.
Yeah.
It's a target-rich environment.
I think Toma is at the edge of what Darius can enhance. So
I got to be within 5 feet, or 5 meters. So I got to get a lot closer.
Oh, okay. But you're just preparing for the future. Okay, well,
yeah.
The majority of folks are saying, yes, let's go ahead and start combat. Those of you who want to move do not have to fire or anything. I am in the wrong spot. What did I just do? Oh, I know what I just did. Okay, let's get over here instead. So let me swallow everybody and put everybody into combat. Okay. Okay, the Guardian is not supposed to be... The Guardian is actually neutral. Let me make sure that I put him as neutral for you guys. There you go. And then I'm going to give you I'm going to start this off and give you all the opportunity to move or make a shot. So let me get down here. I'm going to begin the combat. Okay, the card is Sharpened Blades. Melee weapon attacks by either side are favored this round. I don't think that's going to happen this round. And attack and maneuver are your approved actions. Now, you're basically just shooting at a hole. And what I can do is get the stats out so that opposition and allies, so that you guys have the ability to make a decision on what it is you want to do. Okay, and if you attack, I have the attack roll. So,
wait, so did I get to aim or no?
You are taking the aim action this round, so I'm going to go ahead and mark you off. And just let's see.
No, I was like, if we weren't doing combat, I was going to aim as
well. But making an aim action isn't really going to help outside of combat. You've already got the waiting and the aim action. You're perfect. You've got exactly what you need. I'm going to tell it to you this way. They are not going to have an opportunity to throw anything at you this round. The only thing that you guys are really doing is trying to take a couple of them down before they do break in.
So pot shots,
basically. But you've got the aim action, and you cannot take a pot shot when you're doing an aim action. So, all right. So, do you guys want to take a minute to form a plan, or do you just want me to go down the list and you shoot?
I'd say go down the list and shoot.
Okay, I'm not hearing any problems with that, so that's what I'm going to do. Chris, we know what you're doing. Peaches, you can't hit anything from where you're at, so I'm going to count you as done. Do you want to move, though?
Yeah, I'm going to close. I'm over here, and I'm not within distance to...
Yes.
Can you center the map? Because I can't even see my token at the moment.
Sure.
Thank you.
You bet. Okay, sorry about that.
Oh, not a problem. Appreciate it.
No problem.
I'm gonna move with her as well, because I'm a little too far away to trust my pistol.
Okay, if you guys are just making movement, go ahead and move. And I believe, Darius, you were saying that you just wanted to move also?
That is what I'm doing.
Okay. You can still cast a spell if all you're doing is moving. Oh, if you're running, it's going to give you a penalty of 2, though.
Well, I'm willing to take that penalty if I can cast Bless on Toma as I pass him, or if I get close enough to Toma.
I'll say that's good. So, okay, let me kind of run down the list. Rios, are you gonna continue to move and have Andon shoot from where he is?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and move your character. I don't think you have anything else that will really help you, do you? Perks. You've got situational awareness, so you could throw a card into your pool immediately if you wanted to. You don't have to. You can wait until later. Oh, Paul, you got to pay attention here. And you don't have any actual powers. So moving is about all you're going to be able to do. So go ahead and move Rios, and then we'll figure out Andon in a minute.
As soon as I find a way to get over there.
Okay.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Now, I'm going to recenter the map here in just a moment. Well, not recenter, but yeah, I guess I better recenter, huh?
How do I get out of the measurement tool? It doesn't want to let go of me.
Okay.
So I can move.
Go back to all of the icons at the upper left, just below the Torg Foundry sign, and hit the little guy at the upper left. That's the token controls. And then you should be able to select your token and move. Okay.
Nope, it's not letting me click on him. Right.
What do you mean?
I'm going to click on it and nothing happens.
Okay, try to zoom in or zoom out, one of the two. There's something in the system that kind of takes away your ability to select your token.
If you had clicked on measure distance, you want to click on the square icon next to the guy icon.
Oh yes, that's right.
The select tokens.
I forgot about that. Thank you for squaring me away on that. Yeah.
Okay, that was the trick.
Okay. All right.
When I get to the end of my run, you said it was possible to cast a spell. I'm going to cast my one spell I've been real fond of casting, Enhance.
Okay.
And I will enhance dexterity for me and anybody close enough for me to catch.
Okay.
With the spell.
Why don't you go ahead and move first, and then when I get down to you, you can cast that spell. Because Darius is technically next. I was just trying to get any movement out of the way first. So Darius, go ahead and cast your spell.
So you said it's going to be at a -2 penalty?
Yeah, it'll be at a penalty of 2 because you were running.
Dun, dun, dun.
Ooh, very nice. Outstanding success.
So that means that the duration is 1 minute,
okay.
And Toma's strength goes up by 2.
Whew. Okay, now what we need to do is go ahead and get into your character sheet and adjust that. So let's see. So that casts on you as well, correct?
Yes.
So let's go ahead and make that up. What is the name of that spell again?
Bless.
Okay, bless bonus, and I'm not going to get rid of the aura thing. So it's system. You said strength.
Yes, it'll be strength plus 2
system
for 1 minute.
Dot attributes dot strength. Add 2 save changes, and we're going to activate that for you, and then I need to get Toma's character sheet open as well.
You know what? Maybe this religion stuff isn't half bad.
Yeah.
Okay, let me make sure you've got that effect. There you go. There's your bless bonus from Darius. Now, what I need to do is write down, I need to put, let's see, draw text. I'm just going to put it over here in the gray somewhere. Let's see, we're going to put it as 36, and okay, Darius bless bonus, strength 6 rounds, 36, and Modesto condensed, update drawing. Okay. All right, now please help me remember that I have to reduce that at the end of your turn, Darius, next round.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that is Darius. Rios, do you want to take care of Andon's shot real quick?
All right. What's my difficulty gonna be?
Well, let's see. You have a distance of 25.9. We'll call it 26 meters straight up. Okay. Let's look at Andon's sheet, which is going to have to, I'm going to have to switch to that layer. Let's see, the gear, the Nitro Express, oh, come on, has a range of 40, 80, 160. He is at short range. So the penalty to hit through that hole is a -2. Do not miss. So the difficulty that you're looking at is the target's dodge or dexterity. In this case, it's a 13. So you actually need to roll versus a 15.
All right. Would very hard 16 work?
Yeah.
Because I don't see any enemies to target right now.
Well, but you can also change. You can also put a, let's see, a 1 in one of the bonuses in the other modifiers down towards the bottom of the skill test. You've got 2 lines or 2 boxes on each line. The one to the left gives a description. The one to the right gives a bonus. So just put a 1 in the bonus area, and that'll take it to a 15. And leave that as the difficulty as a 16, and that'll work. It's a little bit hinky, but it'll do the job.
All right, so difficulty is 16, and then add a +1 bonus?
Yes, that'll take it down to a 15 effectively, which is what you're looking for anyway. Okay, yeah, you missed by half. So for the rest of you, a very loud report from a 450 Nitro Express fills the space, and it manages to, for those of you who are close enough to this entry, it manages to garner a bit of frightened noises from where that hole is. Unfortunately, Andon has now widened the hole a little bit. And he can move up to his dexterity still, if you like. Rios. So let's see, that's Andon, Peaches, Chris. Okay, Katsumi, you want to do your enhance, so let's do that roll. And what are you trying to enhance?
Dexterity.
Okay. On yourself, Peaches, and Rios, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it.
What's the difficulty for it?
Well, hang on just a second. We need to open your character sheet.
That's already done.
Go to your powers, and then enhance. We're just going to print enhance in here, and we can read it. Your difficulty number is very easy, 6. This spell enhances a single attribute of the caster and or allies by +1. Multiple allies may be enhanced at the same time so long as all within that range of the caster use the multi-target option. So you're trying to get yourself and 2 others, so that's going to give you a penalty of 4 because you're actually trying to get 3 different characters. So it would be a penalty of 6, but the first 2 points never count. So that means you need to roll versus a 10.
So a standard.
Yes.
All right.
Oh boy. Okay, that is an outstanding success. The
Wow.
attribute is enhanced by +3. So just like I did with Darius a moment ago. And how many meters is that again that it's allowed to affect? Range 40 meters.
Oh, that's
Okay.
everyone.
I think that's probably everyone. So I'm changing it to read for multi-targeting. Take the highest attribute value in the group as the base difficulty number for casting the spell. Then compare to the number of targets to the caster is attempting to include. You were only attempting to include 2, so that would still only be a penalty of 4. If that includes yourself as the 3rd. So, holy smokes. Yeah. Okay, let me get this built. Effects. I'm going to add it as a passive. Okay. Enhance dexterity. And then effects. Effect value. System attributes. Dexterity. That's +3. Submit changes. Now, hang on a second. I need to figure out how many rounds that is. 3 rounds, and it does not enhance the number of rounds that you get. So, let me pass this on to everyone else. Hang on just a minute. This is going to take me a minute, folks. Okay, so Katsumi, you're already there, and we're going to put that into active. Toma. Hello. Oh, that's right. I got to click on the names.
Yes, I'm here.
Rios.
Seems to be a popular spell of mine. I only have 3.
Peaches.
I've only used 2 of them.
Darius.
I mean, I've only used one of mine so far.
Chris.
Oh,
Well, no, 2,
And-
never mind.
Andon.
my
okay.
3rd one isn't going to be useful if you're in the living land. So
Okay, let me make sure.
Yeah, at least you got an ace up your
Oh, wait a
sleeve,
minute,
though.
wait a minute, hold on. Why didn't that go active? Enhanced dexterity. Hold on. +2 strength. Oh, that was already there. That's why it didn't go anywhere. Okay. So, Andon does not get the +2 strength, just the bonus to dexterity. So that one comes back off. Okay. Chris gets the enhancement to dexterity. Okay. I'm verifying that these are here. Bless bonus. That one comes off. Oh, wait a minute. No. Darius gets that one. I have to read the names. Read the names, Paul. Okay, and enhanced dexterity. I don't know why I didn't write that as strength. Enhance effects. Okay, enhanced dexterity. Wow. Yeah, all my bad guys are gonna die. Effects. Now, ask me how broken up I am about that. Let's see, who is this? That's Toma, so he gets the bless, and he gets the enhanced dexterity, and that is everyone. Everyone should be activated in that
I'm
room.
a super soldier.
Yeah, tell me about it. Jeez.
Love
Okay.
it.
So that was
Yay.
Katsumi. Very nicely done. Okay, Toma.
It doesn't appear to be. I see it on my sheet, but the effect isn't on my sheet.
Do you have armor that limits your dexterity down to 10 or something like
Yes,
that?
I do. That's correct.
Okay, so yeah, you
There you
won't get
go.
the enhanced bonus because of your armor.
Correct.
So
Same
okay.
for me.
Yeah. Okay, Toma, what are you doing?
Oh, I already moved.
Yeah, you ran, but you can still act if you want to. It's just at a -2 penalty.
I don't really know what to do. Well, actually, let me see. You know what? I'll go ahead and cast armor on myself.
Okay. Now let's take a look at armor and see if that's only you. Okay. Let's see, powers.
All I have is only me, except for stun.
Okay, so let's see. So standard difficulty number of 10. Armor infuses a caster's skin with +1. If you do a good or outstanding, +2 and +3 respectively. So go ahead and cast your armor and we'll modify things as we're going along. Holy crap.
Okay. -2 for running, standard, and
Oh, geez.
Yes!
Good success. So that's a +2. So let's see if we can modify the effects. First off, that goes in there for the armor spell. Second, that gets you a +2 and a +2. Oh, I forgot to do something. Let's see. That's for, okay, that's concentration. So you can keep your armor up as long as you're concentrating. The problem is this. That gives you a penalty of 2. So, all right, let me go ahead and put this in here. I want this at 36 so everybody can read it at any size.
I mean,
Modesto
I'll
condensed.
take it. Right now, I'm a tank.
Okay, so Katsumi, enhance dexterity. Oh, I should have done that. +3 for 3 rounds. Okay, let me go back and now you're, oh, wrong one. Let me get up here. Oh, come on. I need to separate these out, I guess. Okay. Okay, let me separate these just a little bit. And then I can go in. Okay, the strength was +2, right, Darius?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Make sure that that's in there. And then, oh, hold on. There we go. Now, for my next trick, okay, so armor is concentration. Are you okay with remembering that?
Yeah, I'm okay with remembering that. I'll make a note.
Okay, you make a note, and I'm going to delete that. Okay, now, let's see, that's Toma, and then the Guardian gets to act. So, this is going to be fun. This might take a minute each round. Oh, let me get back to this.
Oh, Golem Gadget!
Let's see, the Golem actually gets several attacks. Let's see, multi-attack. It gets either attack 3 separate random targets with a strength 13, that includes you guys, or 1 target with a strength 13 and short burst. See the energy beam? And then it also can use unarmed. In this particular instance, it's only going to use its energy beam attack, which I should have over. Oh, where's its energy beam? I didn't build an energy beam. Why didn't I do that? Boy, I didn't build energy beam or powers or anything. So let's see. The energy beam is going towards that hole. It is a short burst, so that's a +2. The target number is a 15, so I'm going to do what Rios did. I'm going to go with a 16 and then give him a bonus of 1 and roll it. I don't believe this. He missed.
No.
How could you miss?
It's a big scary golem. How does it miss?
I know, exactly. Oh, why did I do that?
Would have obliterated a lot of us.
Just don't hit me.
Yeah, just don't hit us.
Yeah, just don't hit you. Okay, so that's the end of that. Let's see. Nobody got a successful attack on this thing, so nobody gets any cards this round.
Wait, I didn't go.
What do you mean you didn't go? Where's
I
Peach?
moved
Yeah,
it, but I didn't shoot her or
you can't
stabby
shoot.
stabby her.
Yeah, there's nothing you can hit from your angle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't do anything else. Gotcha.
Right. Okay, so the
I
Guardians...
am aiming at the door. You know, I'm taking the time to. The first Adinos through that door is gonna get it.
Okay. I will
Click, boom.
I will remember that for the next round then. It may end up giving you a wait action, which would be a penalty of 2. But you would get the first attack on the first Adinos through. So, before I bring the rest of the Adinos through. So, we are ready for the next round. Now, here's how we're going to handle this. Peaches has stated that she wants to be able to do kind of a wait and shoot. So if depending on when the bad guys come through, will determine penalties and stuff like that. Let's see. The card is don't think too hard. Any character with a social axiom of 8 or higher must roll to avoid disconnection as if a surge had occurred. So, look on your character sheets and look at your social axioms, please.
Son of a biscuit-eating monkey.
It just means that you have to roll it. Just roll the dice that's down at the bottom in your macro bar.
Oh no.
8 or less?
8 or more.
8 or if you have an 8 or higher, you have to roll for disconnect.
That's everybody.
And yeah, I think that's going to be everybody.
Standard difficulty.
No, it's if you roll an 8 or higher, so the difficulty is an 8 then.
So what do we roll? Spirit?
You're just rolling a d20. The d20 that's at the bottom right. Okay, so Chris is good.
What's my computer catches up?
Yeah. Peach is not so good.
Roll a reality roll.
No, you're not rolling a reality roll. You're
Oh.
just rolling a d20. But you rolled an action total of 17. Your die total was 14, so you made it. Peaches did not. Katsumi did not. So Peaches and Katsumi, you have disconnected.
Oh dear.
Does that mean now we make a spirit roll? It's easy to reconnect in the living way.
I don't think you do that until your next round.
I thought we got to try it immediately.
No.
No?
No,
Okay.
you gotta wait until the coming round. Okay? No, you wait around after you disconnect. I mean, I can check it in the book if you want. Let's see. Reconnection, page 179.